This is Revolving Triangle. This is a wonderful pose for our back strength, for our active twist. It's a great calf stretch, hamstring stretch, and it's this wonderful pose for opening up the back, engaging the back muscles and the obliques. But it can be kind of tricky. It can be a pose sometimes people think they cannot do, but we'll show you how to do it. If you stay up high enough, it's very accessible. So I'm going to talk us through it here on the mat. We're going to use a chair and a block. And then after we do some two on the mat, we're going to come to the wall and let the wall help us. So if you have a wall near you, we'll use the wall as well. Let's start in pyramid with the left foot forward. If you know your pyramid alignment really well, that's where you start. Your feet are hip width apart. You're pushing down into your feet, straightening your legs, lifting your arches a little bit, pouring a little weight onto the pinky toe side of your foot. And very important here, just like in pyramid, we aren't going to open this hip up. We're going to close the right hip. So our hip bones, if they had headlights in them, they would be pointing straight out in front of us. Our body sometimes wants to open this way. So we're bringing this hip back and this hip forward. Yes. And then starting just like in pyramid, lean yourself forward and bring your right hand to the highest setting of your block on the chair. Your back is really, really straight here. And then go ahead, take your left hand and twist towards your front leg. So you're twisting towards your left, towards your front leg. And I just want you to get longer everywhere, longer in your arms and longer in your torso and your spine and your legs. Don't worry about how far anything goes. Breathe, find a 5 out of 10 effort place. Twist, look towards your left hand, and then go ahead and release, coming back to center and take a little break. So I've said it in a bunch of other poses, forward fold, triangle, etc. But in this as well, don't worry about how low you go. It's just not an effective measure. It's not anything that you want to try to achieve. You'll get lower if you do more of this pose because your hamstring will lengthen, your back muscles will lengthen. It will happen. But it isn't something that we force first. We want to be in these higher up places and then let it happen because our body stretched out. Okay. So much more advanced in your yoga practice to be having really good form than to be just trying to struggle and get lower and let your back curve and let your hips get all messed up. All right. So I'll show some options for going lower and you play with it and see if it's right. I'm going to do it this time with my block on the second setting. So we did tallest. Now I'm doing the next one down. Nice and strong and straight through the legs, folding forward. And usually wherever you come in a good pyramid, so if you're finding yourself here, or if you find yourself lower and using a block, wherever your height is for pyramid, when you're still extending in your pyramid, if you haven't yet done the rounding of the back, you're up, your heart is reaching, your back is nice and long, your hips are coming forward, right? You're not opening like this. Your hip is coming forward. That is usually the good place for you to do revolving triangle. So try coming to your pyramid place. Maybe your hand is on the chair, right? We're all going to be different in terms of where our hand is, how low we've gone. Rotate. Find your revolving triangle and twist at a 5 out of 10 effort. Push your feet into the floor. Breathe and lengthen everywhere. And when you haven't gone too far down, it's not too bad of a pose. Extend, lengthen for one more breath. And then go ahead and release. All right. So let's switch to the other side. I'll show you a couple things to watch out for, what it looks like if you are like bending your knees or rounding your spine. What happens is we bend the front knee to get a little lower. and we round the spine to get down there, just like I'm trying to pick something up, right? So my spine is rounded, my front knee is bent, my shoulders hunch up, ugh, and then I'm just struggling to twist anywhere or do anything. And here's where we think, what a terrible, terrible yoga pose. This is a terrible yoga pose. So we want to be up higher unless your body is stretched out enough and your hamstring is long enough to do it down that low. All right. So we're not just hunching the shoulder and jacking the arm back. You're lengthening your spine. You're twisting with your whole torso and opening up. Your shoulders should be drawing down, down, down. So let's try it with the right foot forward. Right toes tucking under the chair. Block up on the highest height. Straighten your legs. Roll a little weight to the pinky toe side of your foot, and then lengthen forward. Come to the highest height of your block, and then rotate towards your front leg. Push your feet into the floor. This can be a balancy one. Push your feet down and twist. 5 out of 10 effort. Just go where you go. Turn your head towards your hand. And breathe. Breathe. Lengthen everywhere. One more big breath. And then go ahead and rotate on back to center. Return to center. Yeah. Okay, let's do it again. Feel free to shake your legs out. Second time around, go to the place where you know that you usually go for your pyramid. So let's say for your pyramid, you've discovered you're good going to the seat of the chair. That's where you should rotate from, okay? Well, let's find our pyramid. Press the feet down. Reach the heart forward. This hip coming forward. Right hip back. Left hip forward. Find your hand where it goes and then rotate towards your right side, towards your front leg. Press your legs so straight. Pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Use your hand and your feet for your balance. And breathing here. Good job. If you can't really lengthen out, try going to a higher height. If it feels too hard, go to a higher height. And then release, and bring it back to center. Good job. Good job. All right, let's take a look at how the wall can help us with this. The wall is pretty fun with our revolving triangle. So I'm going to set this here and we're going to start with it on the highest height. And as we use the wall, I'm going to play with changing the height of where we are. So let's see how low we get. I want you to keep paying attention to your body. You don't have to go lower than it feels good to go. Start with your left foot in front and be about 6 inches away from the wall. Your feet should still be hip distance apart. That's how we don't tip over. If our feet are like this, we go into revolving triangle and we fall down. So keep your feet a little bit wide. And what you're going to do is you're going to bring the left arm up so it's on the wall. This is going to help you twist. And right hip, bring it forward, set that up, and then extend forward, reaching to your block on the chair. Highest height first, twist towards the wall. Use your hand there. You can lean on it a little. Let it help you twist. And now you're just going to play with maybe lowering the height of your block, leaning forward a little bit more. Maybe you go to the chair. Maybe your body is okay with going even lower than that to a block. See where you can go here with the hand on the wall. You're using different muscles because your hand is on the wall. So just notice what you feel. Twist at that 5 out of 10. Feels really good. Breathe. Keep moving your left hip back. Good. And then go ahead and look at the floor. Push down with your feet and float your way back up. Good. Let's try it on the other side. Let's use the wall. It's a fun way to play with our revolving triangle. And again, start with the block on the highest height and just go down, down, down until you hit your sweet spot. Alrighty. So about 6 inches away from the wall with your right leg in front, rotate so your right hip goes back, your left hip goes forward. Reach up with the right arm. You can lean on that hand a little bit. Come forward, twist your belly button and your chest towards the wall. Long through your legs, pull your shoulders down, and then play with bringing the block a little lower, a little lower. Find a place that feels useful and good to your body. Doesn't have to be that low. We just want it to be the right spot so you can enjoy and open. If we stretch too hard on our muscles, our body says, whoa, something's going on. Let me tighten that muscle up to protect that part of my body. And of course, we're trying to relax our muscles. So 5 out of 10 is enough sensation. Hold and breathe. Twist towards the wall. Push your hand into the wall. Last breath. And then go ahead, push down with your feet, use your hands, and let yourself come on up. And release. Nice job, revolving triangle.